My name's Bob Turner, and on behalf of the Braden and Herald, I'd like to welcome you this evening to the 34th Annual Golden Herald Awards. Over 4,300 Manatee County High School seniors have been honored for their outstanding service to their school and their community over the past 33 years. Tonight, we'll honor another 151 students who've helped make their community a better place to live. I want to thank METV for filming tonight's event. Go to metvweb.com for broadcast information. And thank you to Jim Bruce for leading the always wonderful Manatee High Jazz Band. "21 years, and we've enjoyed every song. Thank you very much. Also, for just 1 second, for a little housekeeping, if you would turn your cell phones off. I'll wait. The Braden and Herald, and many businesses like it, were built on the principle of service to their community. The true purpose of a strong newspaper is to inform people in order for them to make the best decisions possible in their daily lives. The Braden and Herald and other modern-day newspapers have built strong, successful organizations on the basic principle of service to the community. It's a part and parcel to the business model that has lasted since the first newspaper was published in the 1500s, continued through the time of the first American newspaper in the early 1700s, and into the future. My father taught me many things, but he was adamant that service to your community is your responsibility. It's not an option, it's not a choice, it's your responsibility. He believes to this day in the symbiotic relationship between service to the community and success. The more successful you are, the better off you are, the better you do in your life, the more able you're able to help others, then it is your responsibility to do so at that level. In selecting the award winners tonight, that was the guiding principle, not grades, but the guiding principle was service to their community. We've identified student leaders that have served their communities well. Are they smart? You'll find out soon. But what really got them the award was service to their community. We're very excited about tonight's awards. All of the students nominated are exceptional, and we're very proud of them and very proud of Manatee County School System. We have terrific community partners for the Golden Herald Awards, and without them, this event would absolutely not be possible. At this time, I'd like to recognize them for their contribution to this year's event. As I recognize each sponsor, I will invite a representative to join me on the stage and accept a small token of our appreciation. First, I would like to recognize our bronze sponsors of the 2011 Golden Herald Awards, Kaiser University, and please welcome Director of Student Services, Violetta Huseman. From Regions Bank, please welcome City President Kimberly Hopper. Anybody? Can't tell when those pictures are done with these digital cameras. I'm used to the big flash and noise. From the University of South Florida, please welcome the Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Terry Osborne. And now I would like to recognize our platinum sponsors. I'd like to also point out that all three of these sponsors have been longtime supporters of the Golden Herald Awards, and their support allows us to continue this program year after year, good times or bad. As I recognize them, I would like to invite each to say a few words about their continued commitment to Manatee County students and the Golden Herald Awards. From Manatee Memorial Hospital, please welcome Chief Executive Officer Kevin DeLallo. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. We are very honored to continue this commitment from Manatee Memorial Hospital, and we look to see some excellent and just fabulous students tonight at our event. Thank you so much.
From Autoway Ford of Bradenton, please welcome General Manager Ernie Withers.
As a longtime sponsor of the Golden Herald Awards, you know, it never gets recognized that Bob Turner and his staff, what a great job that they do. So at this time, I'd like to congratulate these guys for what a great job they do for our community. And you should be thankful that they weren't asking me to be the presenter this time, because I butchered a lot of names last year. So.
From Bright House Networks, please welcome Senior Public Relations Coordinator Leah Brown.
Good evening, everyone. Bob, we absolutely agree with you at Bright House Networks. We believe that volunteerism is a civic duty, and we so congratulate everyone in this audience tonight that's had a hand in raising these students. I was lucky enough to be a judge for the past few years, and you have absolutely raised some extraordinary students. And Bright House, we're really looking forward to their bright futures and hearing about them in the community in the future. And we will absolutely continue to be a partner with the Golden Heralds. It's one of my favorite events of the year, and again, I congratulate you all.
Thank you again, all of you sponsors who make this possible. I'd like to introduce our MC for the evening, Mr. Vernon Desir, Vice President of Marketing for Manatee Memorial Hospital. He may not need an introduction to most of you, but Vernon is worth introducing. He's quite an interesting character. Vernon served as president of the Florida West Coast Symphony Orchestra, the Manatee Education Foundation, United Way of Florida, board chair of Meals on Wheels. He's also a member of the Arts and Sciences Board of Stetson University, Community Leadership Council of the University of South Florida, and vice chairman of the State College of Florida Foundation. He was named Phi Delta Kappa Community Educator of the Year, received the 2006 Meals on Wheels Circle of Excellence Award, the 2007 Ed Price Humanitarian Award for promoting multicultural understanding, and the Celebration of Hope Award in 2009 for his contribution to cancer support. Vernon is a member of the Tourist Development Council, the Downtown Development Authority, and serves as chairman of Realize Bradenton, a community-wide effort focused on revitalization of the city of Bradenton's downtown riverfront. We're very happy, honored, and lucky to have him with us tonight. Please welcome Vernon Desir.
Bob, that was nice. Thank you. There we go. Now I know it's on. Thank you very much. Good to see you. We were talking a little bit earlier this evening about how long this has been occurring, and although I wasn't here at the very first one, it's been my pleasure to host 20 plus of them, and I was the guest speaker at a couple as well. So my heart is here in this presentation because often you do not hear of the good things that our young people are doing. So thank you to the Braden Herald for continuing this program and making sure that we acknowledge the excellence of our students that are achieving their goals and objectives in a positive way, and also making the right choices. We're here tonight to honor an incredible group of high school seniors, and we're recognizing them because of their dedication to their school and service to their community. Each has exemplified a commitment to giving back and spends a great deal of time making a difference. Each participating school is invited to nominate up to 2 seniors in each of 15 categories for a total of 30 nominees possible per school. This year, we're honoring 151 outstanding students. Tonight, we will name 1 winner and 1 honorable mention recipient in each of the 15 categories. So to kick off tonight's program, I would like to welcome the Braden River High School JROTC Color Guard, who will perform the presentation of colors, and Mr. Patrick Broder, who will be singing our national anthem. Will you please stand and remain standing until the color guard has exited the room? I think you're hearing a very large group of happy kids out in the hall there, but they can't hear what we're doing. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And good luck finding a parking place if you're going any further than here. Would you like me to dance or something? Oh, there comes Patrick. Patrick Broder.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Our thanks to the Braden River High School Color Guard and Patrick. It was worth waiting for. And now I know this is the most exciting part for you. Let's meet our nominees for the Golden Herald Awards for 2011. To introduce our nominees tonight, I'd like to welcome to the stage Violetta Huseman, Director of Student Services, Kaiser University, and Dr. Terry Osborne, Dean, College of Education at the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And now let's meet our nominees. You can applaud for them.
Thank you, Vernon, and good evening. Terry and I are delighted to be here tonight as part of this exciting event. We'll be introducing the 2011 Golden Herald Award nominees in each category. Before we move forward and introduce our nominees this evening, I would like to acknowledge a very special group of people who are vital to the success of the Golden Herald Awards. I would like to commend and thank the community leaders who serve as our 2011 awards judges. They play a vital role in the awards and have the daunting task of interviewing these outstanding seniors and then selecting an honorable mention recipient and Golden Herald Award winner in their category. The judges are a selected group of community leaders who volunteer their time to perform this difficult task, and they can all attest to just how difficult a task this was. Let's give the judges and our audience a round of applause. Thank you for your dedication and support. As we introduce each nominee by category, we will also announce the judges' names. Each nominee will receive a certificate of achievement to commemorate this exceptional honor. Please hold your applause until a nominee in each category are on stage. I'll begin with the art category. In art, the judges were Mary Glass, Manatee Education Foundation, Dee Dee Hager, Art Center, Manatee, and Diane Shelley, Florida Craftsman Gallery. And the nominees in art are Jessica Ahmaya, Southeast, Rebecca Boyce, Bayshore, Alexia Kella, St. Stephen's, Mackenzie Marshall, Lakewood Ranch, Christopher Reese, Southeast, Beatrice Salinas, Palmetto, Ashley Shuck, Manatee, Desiree Sutherland, Braden River, Kaisley Totwala, Lakewood Ranch, Kristen Tarana, Braden River, Sabrina Torres, Bayshore, Mackenzie Vaughn, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in art.
In athletics, the judges were Joe Pickett with Manatee County Sports Commission, Joshua McGarry, with Aquatic Systems Incorporated, and Teresa Gratton with Champ Sports. And the nominees in athletics are Savannah Bile, Southeast; Carly Carson, Manatee; Maria DeKuyper, Bradenton Christian; Lisa Engels, Manatee; Caden Kearns, Braden River; Sarai Miller, Lakewood Ranch; Chakara Murrell, Palmetto; Caitlin Parsons, Bayshore; Joey Pascuzzi, Lakewood Ranch; Yasmin Pinkney Howard, Bayshore; Jordan Ponto, Bradenton Christian; Hunter Rail, Palmetto; Michael Suki, Southeast; and Dakota Wilson, Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2001 Golden Herald nominees in athletics.
In business, the judges were Mike Searcy with Promos by Coastal, John Waiticus with Ottaway Ford of Bradenton, and Nancy Allen with Wagner Realty. And the nominees in business are Erica Doig, Braden River; Daisy Jacinto, Braden River; Matthew Kish, Palmetto; Christopher Logan, Manatee; Shanvi Patel, Bayshore; and Bailey Powers, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in business.
In citizenship, the judges were Dr. Suzanne Stein with the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee; Mary Ann Barnaby with the City of Bradenton; and Beth Trent with Wachovia, a Wells Fargo company. And the nominees in citizenship are Houston Barber, Bradenton Christian; Mariana Barboza, Palmetto; Lindsay Carlson, Bayshore; Raven Ford, Southeast; Nicholas Green, Braden River; Brianna Howell, Lakewood Ranch; Arish Hussein, Lakewood Ranch; William J., Braden River; Jennifer Luong, Bayshore; Sean McCarthy, Bradenton Christian; Camden Mills, Manatee. Laurel Mullins, Palmetto. Matthew Sanchez, Manatee. Robert Stenell, St. Stephen's. And Zena Versfeld, St. Stephen's. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in citizenship.
In computer and technology, the judges were Troy Bobin with Manatee Memorial Hospital, Ken Larrabee with Bradenton Herald, and Sunita Ludwig with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And the nominees in computer and technology are Nicholas Algazine, Manatee, Ashley Calhoun, Lakewood Ranch, James Campbell, Manatee, Brandon Demers, Braden River, Eric Escobedo, Palmetto, Eugene Helfrich, Lakewood Ranch, Yatrick Solanke, Southeast, Simanda Williams, Palmetto, and Cameron Young, Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in computer and technology.
In English and literature, the judges were Bobby Larson with American Red Cross, Dr. Keith Cavedo with the University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee, and April Cohenauer with Wachovia, a Wells Fargo company. And the English and literature nominees are Taylor Fisk, Braden River, Kylie Hickman, Braden River, Elizabeth Ivy, Palmetto, Melissa Molino, Providence Community, David Nolan, Bayshore, Jordan Rothfeld, Manatee, and Molly Slicker, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in English and literature.
In foreign language, the judges were Maria Jackman with Family Partnership Center, Mark Mesfer with Bradenton Herald, and Dr. Terry Olson with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And the nominees in foreign language are Sarah Alvarado Bayshore, Lysandra Jimenez Bayshore, Gonael Joseph Southeast, Fabiola Ruiz Sereno, Braden River, Turkina Scott, Palmetto, Will Tomlin, Lakewood Ranch, Juliette Wheeler, Braden River, Ethan Wyndham, Manatee, George Zamaripa, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in foreign language.
In general scholarship, the judges were Sharon Hillstrom with Economic Development Council, Terry Wells with Whitney Bank, and Virgil Mills, former Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. And the nominees in general scholarship are Brittany Berger, Palmetto, Nicholas Blackwell, Bayshore, Cesar Garcia Jr., Braden River, Morgan McSweeney, St. Stephen's, Brandon Miranda, Southeast, Teresa Novak, Lakewood Ranch, Maria Sol Rivera, Manatee, Stephen Roberts, Southeast, Brianne Roberts, Braden River, Kyle Scheiderman, Bayshore, Sierra Snow, Bradenton Christian, and Lauren Walter, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in general scholarship.
In journalism, judges were Tracy Rosa with Game On Nation, Joan Crowder with Bradenton Herald, and Lisa Barnott with Schroeder Manatee Ranch. And the nominees in journalism are Alan Ayers, Manatee, Devin Baggio, Lakewood Ranch, Matt Fensky, Southeast, Crystal Hayes, Bayshore, Sarah Ledwig, Palmetto, Elena Massey, Palmetto, made you laugh. Gina Patel, Manatee, Wendy Royce, Lakewood Ranch, Sonia Bachaney, Braden River, sorry about that, Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in journalism.
In mathematics, the judges were Mayor Shirley Groover Bryant, City of Palmetto, Dr. Lynn Holt with Bay Consulting Group, and Dr. Trish Hunsader with University of South Florida, Sarasota, Manatee. And the nominees in mathematics are Anthony Bethany, Palmetto, Brooke Bussell, Palmetto, Patrick Facharis, Manatee, Taryn Pennybacker, Manatee, Corey Rod, Bayshore, Caitlin Wolf, Lakewood Ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in mathematics.
In music, the judges were Denny Miller with Manatee Players Theater, Ben Bacher with Maggie Signs, and Lori Fetzer with Big Daddy Band and A.D. Morgan Corporation. And the nominees in music are Brittany Buckham, Manatee, Patrick Browder, Southeast, Leanne Browning, Lakewood Ranch, Dylan Courtney, Palmetto, Stephen Evans, Braden River, Ana Garcia, Bayshore, Tyler Lepick, Manatee, Trisha Maddie, Braden Christian, Quentin Peterson, Palmetto, Shelby Price, Southeast, Erica Cortuccio, Bayshore, and Jacqueline Stotler, Braden River. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in music.
In science, the judges were Ingrid McClellan with Keep Manatee Beautiful, Dr. James Wells, retired executive with DuPont Company, and Larry Bussell, Manatee County Commissioner. And the nominees in science are Nina Baratova, Bayshore, Kylie Brown, Lakewood Ranch, Laura Duran, Bayshore, Daniel Canoff, St. Stephen's, Hannah Morse, Southeast, Kimberly Naylor, Braden River, Stephen Quinones, Palmetto, Shelby Ray, Manatee, Huda Saleh, Palmetto. Celia Teagland, Lakewood Ranch. Danielle Wall, St. Stephen's. And Blake Wilson, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in science. Yeah, it's marked out.
It's marked out. It's marked out.
Jamin Patel, Braden River.
Okay, if this was here, we can't make it out. Do we? In social science, the judges were Mark Barnaby with Kirk Pinterton, PA, Roger Reynolds with Infinsource, I'm sorry, this was going to give me trouble, Infinisource, and Hudson Slaughter, Masterpiece Creations. And the nominees in social science are Caitlin Bernadetto, Braden River, Ian Finch, Palmetto, Brittany Given, Manatee, Brandy Lacey, Lakewood Ranch, Marissa Malback, Southeast, Sadie Montanas, Bradenton Christian, Holly Newhouse, Braden River, Chloe Sweetman, Manatee, and Madison Todd, Southeast. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in social science.
In speech and drama, the judges were Leah Brown with Bright House Networks, Kenji Trujillo and Mimi Sheffer with Freedom Village. And the nominees in speech and drama are Gabriela Bobelis, Southeast, Olivia D'Amico, Braden River, Kaylee Dietrich, Braden River, Jason Ellis, Bradenton Christian, Casey Jago, Palmetto, Sean McNulty, Manatee, Carlotta Murray, Lakewood Ranch, Abijana Tresilis, Manatee, Ilea Wilson, Southeast. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees in speech and drama.
In vocational, the judges were Michelle Moore with Kaiser University, Bill Barbonaire with Barbonera Woodwind Studios, and Janet Arena with Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall. And the nominees in vocational are Brandon Adams, Braden River. Megan Briggs, Lakewood Ranch. Xander Chawi, Manatee. Daniel Shine, Southeast. Samantha Shaw, Southeast. Tony Tillett, Palmetto. Jotasia Walker, Palmetto. And Grayson Wallace, Manatee. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald nominees and vocational.
And please give a please please give a warm round of applause to Violetta and Terry for a wonderful job. Pronouncing that many names is truly an art, believe me. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some very special people who play an integral role in this program's success. They are our school coordinators of the Golden Herald Awards program, and obviously without them, this would not be possible. Once each student has submitted his or her Golden Herald application, these coordinators, together with school principals and fellow teachers, have the daunting task of selecting no more than 2 seniors from each category to represent the schools, each of whom then becomes our Golden Herald Award nominee. Coordinators, when I read your name, please stand and be recognized. And they have been doing this, in many cases, for a very long time. So thank you for the hard work that you put into this. I'm sure that the students really appreciate it. From Bayshore High School, Mr. Chris Brady, or is it a Miss Chris Brady? It's a Mr. Chris Brady. There you go. Braden River High School, Stephanie Dutty. Bradenton Christian School, Julie Kennard. Lakewood Ranch High School, Candace DeLaser. Manatee High School, Michelle McCarthy. Palmetto High School, Jennifer Little. Providence Community School, Kathy Sherrick. St. Stephen's Episcopal School, Beth Teskey. And Southeast High School, Daniel Bradshaw. Thank you so much for all that you do for the students. Nominees, your dedication and countless hours in serving your school and community is a true example of leadership, and each of you serves as a role model for your peers and those that will follow. I would say that every one of you obviously is already a winner, or you wouldn't be here tonight. On behalf of the Bradenton Herald and tonight's sponsors, thank you for participating in the Golden Herald Awards program and for giving back to your school and community. You are truly an inspiration, and until this moment, only the judges and a select few know who the winners will be tonight. So without further delay, let's move on with our program. Here to present the Honorable Mention Award winners in each of the 15 categories are Leah Brown, Senior Public Relations Coordinator for Bright House Networks, and Kimberly Hopper, City President, Regions Bank.
Thank you so much, Vernon, and it is indeed an honor to be here tonight to present the honorable mention recipients with their awards. Each will receive a commemorative plaque and a $300 cash award. And now for the honorable mention award recipients. We ask that each honorable mention award winner join us up here on stage and remain on stage until every category winner has been announced. Now let's get to it. The Honorable Mention Award in Art goes to Alexia Kella, St. Stephen's Episcopal School. The Honorable Mention Award in Athletics goes to Lisa Ingalls, Manatee High School.
Our next honorable mention award in business goes to Bailey Powers, Manatee High. Our next honorable mention award in citizenship goes to Jennifer Luong, Bayshore High.
The Honorable Mention Award in Computer and Technology goes to Ashley Calhoun, Lakewood Ranch High School. The Honorable Mention Award in English and in Literature goes to Melissa Molino, Providence Community School.
Our next honorable mention award in foreign language goes to Gan A.L. Joseph, Southeast High. Our next honorable mention award in general scholarship goes to Teresa Novak, Lakewood Ranch.
The Honorable Mention Award in Journalism goes to Ellen Ayers, Manatee High School. The honorable mention in mathematics goes to Taryn Pennybacker, Manatee High School.
Our next honorable mention award in music goes to Dylan Courtney, Palmetto High. Our next honorable mention award in science goes to Shelby Ray, Manatee High.
The honorable mention award in social science goes to Brandy Lacey, Lakewood Ranch High School. The honorable mention award in speech and drama goes to Gabriella Bobelis, Southeast High School.
Our next honorable mention award in vocational goes to Tony Tillett, Palmetto High. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our honorable mention Golden Herald Award winners.
And thank you to Kimberly and Leah, and congratulations to all of the winners in the honorable mention category. You can applaud one more time. They deserve it. And now it's with great pleasure that I present to you tonight's entertainment, directed by Mr. Jim Bruce, and performing for the 21st year in a row, the famous Manatee High School Jazz Band. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jim Bruce and the Manatee High School Jazz Band. I knew you as the Raisin Canes, so that's how far back I got, which is scary. We've now come to a very special part of our program, the presentation of the Golden Herald Award winners. Each of the winners will receive a commemorative medal, an awards plaque, and $1,500. And if that wasn't enough, a chance to walk away this evening with a 2-year lease on a brand new 2011 Ford Fiesta. Compliments of General Manager Ernie Withers and Autoway Ford of Bradenton. So your parents would like that very much if you would win that, and they won't have to buy you a car. Here to present the 34th Annual Golden Herald Awards are Manatee Memorial Hospital's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Kevin DeLallo, and Summer Smith, reporter, Bay News 9. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald Awards.
Good evening. Summer and I are excited to have the distinct honor of presenting the 2011 Golden Herald Award winners. Up until now, this has been top secret. So without further delay, I'll begin with the art category. The teacher of tonight's first nominee in the category of art explains why they are so confident about recommending this student for the Golden Herald Award. Quote, they approach helping those in our community through art with a kindness, professionalism, and maturity that makes them stand out among their peers, end quote. Greatly inspired to become the best artist they could possibly be, this outstanding student ran for office, the school's art club, the largest on campus, and was elected president. As a result, they have blossomed into a responsible and dedicated leader. Using that leadership in special ways, this nominee has contributed to the betterment of their school and community on many levels. Aiding in set design for the drama program, the art club is also planning to decorate a prom for teenagers with special needs and disabilities. In addition, this student's senior project centers on teaching young children photography. Widely known as someone who stands out in the classroom and is well respected by others, students and faculty alike, she has recruited and inspired many students to join the art club and help them in numerous ways to become better artists. One of her goals as club president was to come up with a new and exciting way to introduce art to the members. As a result, the art club reached out into the community by providing face painting booths at elementary school fairs and events. One of those booths was a fundraiser benefiting Lexi and Torino, a local 2-year-old who was severely brain damaged from a swing set that fell on her. Her teacher says this outstanding young lady, quote, diligently pushes herself to improve and has a willingness to share what she has learned with others. It is exciting to see this student take her ability and use it to transform the lives of those around her, end quote. As the nominee explains, quote, I am extremely excited to work with children and see their minds grow, hopefully become as passionate as I am, end quote. Tonight, young lady, we are excited for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Art is Christian Tarana of Braden River High School.
Described as intelligent, athletic, and outgoing, the student nominee in the category of athletics was very forthright in speaking of athletes in general. Athletes are more than just brawn. We have brains too. I use my athletic talent and skills to help and promote fellow athletes, raise money for worthy causes, teach the up-and-coming, and support through volunteering my school and all those athletic organizations and clubs that were always there for me when I needed them. A volleyball player, basketball player, and weightlifter, they have also maintained a 4.0 cumulative GPA in the AP Plus program, been a member of the National Honor Society, and will graduate in the top 15% of their class. Extremely proficient in several sports, this student athlete has been asked on several occasions to lead sports camps, teach classes, and coach teams at the YMCA as well as at other middle and high schools. Being from a single-parent home since 3rd grade played a major role in what would become this nominee's most important community project during their high school years. In her own words, "Because I was from a single-parent home, the YMCA became a home away from home for my brother, little sisters, and me. It didn't take long for me to realize that I wanted to grow up and volunteer at the Y, and what an amazing volunteer she has been." In 2008, she received the YMCA's inaugural Youth and Family Volunteer of the Year Award, and as a team leader, she has led discussion groups, taught volleyball, basketball, and soccer skills, recruited new members to join fitness programs, and helped teens with their weight and fitness challenges. Realizing that young children are eager to learn, she quickly became their role model, their mentor, their coach. In her own words, she explains why the YMCA has captured her heart. "Part of why I am who I am is because the YMCA provided me with the opportunity to learn, grow, and share through honesty, responsibility, and respect, which are the cornerstones of its mission." The judges in the category of athletics said her unparalleled community service, passion, drive, and positive focus set her apart. Her volleyball coach points out her robust work ethic, zeal for life, and optimistic spirit. And then one other thing, the smile is contagious. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in athletics is Carly Carson, Manatee High School.
Category of business. They are an extremely hard worker. They are constantly put forth extra effort. They demonstrate special qualities and possess great work ethic. These are just a few of the phases used to describe this student nominee in the category of business. They are words from the Social Service Department chair at this school's student school. The teacher goes on to say that they hold this individual in the highest esteem and strongly recommends them as an ideal candidate for the Golden Herald Award. Awards and honors for this outstanding student include being deeply involved in Future Business Leaders of America, where they placed first in 2 selected competitions, Emerging Business Issues and Business Ethics. Additionally, they have become nationally certified in both Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, and were nominated for the Anne Frank Humanitarian Award. Self-described as an exceedingly strong leader, this nominee has demonstrated their leadership talent as vice president of their school's Student Government Association. In this capacity, she is able to gather followers and encourage them to be actively involved in contributing to school activities and community service. One of her main responsibilities is to organize and inform SGA members of upcoming community service opportunities such as the Florida Blood Services Blood Drive and the Salvation Army Angel Tree Program. In her junior year, she projected an event called A Pirate's Holiday. What began as a PowerPoint presentation to the principal and student government advisors resulted in her most important project to benefit the school and community. As she states, quote, "My vision was to generate a holiday celebration which integrated floats, free food, and first ever bonfire from my school. The community-wide event involves student government members, students in general, the school band, and chorus. Interestingly, her vision and leadership skills have led the school to adopt this event as an annual tradition." She says that giving back to the community by involving young children and students to participate in such positive holiday activities was important. It allowed my member of student government to participate in a heartwarming service and also taught them the skills and responsibility required in running an event. The judges in the category of business saw this nominee as a, quote, "great communicator, focused on a clear path." Her recommendation that all students be required to render volunteer services in the community was well received and set her apart to be chosen as a winner in this category. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Business is Erica Doig, Braden River High School.
Listen to these words spoken by the nominee in the category of citizenship. Throughout my life, especially my first 3 years of high school, I have made a personal commitment to use my talents and skills for the betterment of my school and community to the utmost of my ability. Verifying this commitment, a faculty member of the school had this to say: "I chaperoned a trip to New Orleans for Hurricane Katrina relief. As one of the few 9th grade students on this trip, this student stood out as a dedicated worker that gives generously of their time, setting the direction by their own inner guide and adventurous spirit. This dedication and adventurous spirit translated into exceptional school and community service. Some of the extracurricular activities and organizations that this nominee has been a member of or leader in the past 4 years include Key Club, Technology Student Association, Varsity Baseball, National Honor Society, and his church. The awards, recognitions, and honors given to this individual are way too numerous to list here. Yet we must mention the highlights. The accolades include Distinguished Vice President of Key Club, first place in the state for the Technology Student Association Engineering Tech Dare, maintaining a 4.1 plus GPA, and top 4% in his school's graduating class. One example of this student's dedication to community service was demonstrated through a Key Club project he led this past December called the Extreme Keyover. Based on the popular television show Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, this undertaking involved renovating a home to make it more functional and efficient. Yet it is this individual's chairmanship of the Chow Now program through the Key Club that places this outstanding student in a league of his own. Translated, children hungry on weekends, not on our watch. Chow Now came into existence after a disturbing statistic was brought to the club's attention by the faculty advisor. Realizing that 80% of the kids at a local elementary school were on free or reduced lunches, this program provides meals over the weekend to each of those deserving children. On Wednesdays, Key Club members stuff bags with cereal, crackers, apples, oranges, and juice boxes and deliver them to the elementary school. This caring individual had this to say about his involvement in the vital project: "When I reflect on my call to service and how it will benefit my school and community, 2 words immediately come to mind: Chow Now. They represent hundreds of thankful children every Friday afternoon." You shouldn't be surprised that the judges in the category of citizenship saw this young man as an effective leader, trustworthy, a visionary. He will be an asset to Manatee County. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Citizenship is Camden Mills Manatee High School.
computer and technology. The nominee in the category of computer and technology has learned a lot about what happens to you when you dare to open your heart to others in need. As stated by the student, quote, "The most important thing that I have learned about myself is that I love helping people in need." Not surprisingly, this student's computer graphics teacher views them as an immeasurable force that works steadfastly and with sheer diligence to complete whatever task you request. Adobe certified in CS3 and CS4, this individual has implemented their savvy technology skills to aid their high school in numerous ways. Whenever a need rises, they are right there, ready to do whatever it takes to accomplish the task at hand. From intriguing flyers to monthly electronic newsletters and sports calendars, this young man isn't afraid to step out into the unknown. He's a real go-getter. You won't be surprised to find out this outstanding student is a member of the National Honor Society School Scholars. He is on the Renaissance Program's Dean list and received the Idea Center Academy Computer Graphics Award. The school's soccer team was so impressed with his work that they have asked him to make them an exclusive calendar to sell as a fundraiser. Other activities range from assisting with Hurricane Katrina relief during Christmas break, helping with Key Club Extreme Makeover, and creating a piece of art using his computer technology skills for the Education Foundation Art and Soul Gala. The student explains, "Although I have participated in many rewarding and expansive projects, it is my small town community project, Chow Now, that has given me more self-fulfillment than any other projects combined. Chow Now helps feed impoverished children from a low socioeconomic school on the weekends. This nominee helps gather the food, bag it, deliver it to the children's elementary school. He recalls one particular delivery day. I entered the classroom and a group of children that received the food packages ran up to me, wrapping their arms around me, saying, 'Yay, the food man is here.' This is when I knew my work counted and was worth the many extra hours." The judges described this nominee as confident, humble, remarkable, truly a giver. This mature young man sums up his volunteer work with these words, quote, "There is no substitute for the feeling of making a difference in someone's life. If stop being work and became something I look forward to each week." Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Computer and Technology is James Campbell from Manatee High School.
Listen to how the student nominee in the category of English and Literature is described. They distinguish themselves in a myriad of ways: their analytical ability, their attention to detail, their tireless work ethic, their empathy toward others, their cheerful demeanor. It is the combination of characteristics that sets them apart. Quite an introduction, wouldn't you say? Well, as Vice President of National Honor Society, this individual has helped to develop and plan community service opportunities for the chapter members, including Walk for Life to raise suicide awareness, and participating in fall festivals by running gaming booths. As a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society, they have volunteered their skills by accompanying on piano their school's orchestra. Yet there is an area of her life where she really glows. She says, "I pride myself on being a role model for the younger generation. I use my time, leadership, and encouragement to help change the lives of those younger than me." And accomplishing this, she volunteers to work with middle school-age girls. They go out to lunch, have sleepovers, and spend time together in small group format. She also leads elementary-age children in games, activities, music, and prayer while their parents attend church services. This wonderful young lady believes the efforts she makes to be with middle school girls have been beneficial. She explains, "I've watched their lives change. By taking time to spend with them, I have made them feel important. Hanging out with someone that is far enough from their own age but close enough to relate to has impacted their lives. They feel comfortable enough to open up about their daily life struggles." Though she carries a heavy academic load and is involved in numerous extracurricular activities, nothing interferes with her spirit. Her AP English language teacher clearly describes what this nominee is all about. She makes us happier just by being there. Perhaps that sounds corny, but in the frequently arrogant, conceited, highly competitive, me-driven society that is high school, her attitude soothes. What is even more special is that she truly has no idea that she has such an effect. She is the very definition of a Golden Herald Award candidate. Tonight, she's a Golden Herald Award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in English and Literature is Kylie Hickman, Braden River High School.
Foreign language. The student nominee in the category of foreign language embodies the total purpose of the Golden Herald Awards. In a written recommendation, the school's Spanish teacher and Spanish club sponsor points out that this individual is one of the few who always carries through with all projects. They understand the meaning of service and are able to put together projects that the membership can sponsor and learn from their participation. True to their category of foreign language, this individual uses their talents and skills in numerous ways. Quarterly, they help out an elementary school with Spanish translating during report card conferences, organize a school-wide tutoring service for students who are struggling in Spanish, and teach a technology seminar to migrant parents who do not understand English. Other opportunities found this nominee volunteering at their church, by teaching religious classes and participating in Christmas toy drives. An AP Plus program scholar, this young man is also a member of the National Honor Society, National Beta Club. Additional school-related activities revolve around Health Occupation Students of America, Anchor Club, Spanish Club, Future Business Leaders of America. Choosing a project he was involved in that stood out above all others was difficult for him because his heart was deeply tied to so many that benefit the community. Yet pushed to make a choice, this outstanding student picked his work with the Spanish Club that centered on the Migrant Drive as the main orchestra for the project, which brought basic necessities to migrant families who have very little. He was in charge of flyers, donations, and drop-offs. As he explains, quote, "This project really hit home because my grandfather was a migrant worker all his life. Growing up as children of migrant workers, people saw you as second-class citizens. You were always poor. You did not have enough money for food to eat," end quote. Yet, it was his grandfather who instilled in him the drive to give back to the community. When his grandfather realized that his grandson was committed to supplying families in need with clothes, food, blankets, and school supplies for the children, he was extremely proud. The judges in this category of foreign language were inspired by this young man's motivation, passion, and his commitment to leaving the legacy of his grandfather's life by helping others with similar experiences. His Spanish teacher adds this, quote, "Service towards others is what motivates him. He has the energy and desire to make the lives of others a little easier. We need a lot of young people like him to make our world a better place in which we live." We couldn't agree more. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Foreign Language is Jorge Zamripa.
Legendary is the word when referring to the nominee in the category of general scholarship. This description, given by the language arts teacher at their school, will explain. Sometimes in life, we find a rare individual among us who requires no introduction at all. This senior student has unequivocally earned this distinction. Conversations with colleagues and remarks made by students rendered them legendary. Their reputation indicated such steadfast devotion to excellence that I longed to see if the stories were indeed true. Being president of the National Honor Society has enabled this student to improve their school and community. Some service projects organized by this nominee include weekly tutoring sessions, Walk for Life, the Peyton Wright Foundation fundraiser, the holiday breakfast at Freedom Elementary School, and the annual Cancer Society Relay for Life. Other doors of opportunity to serve the community have opened due to the fact that this individual serves as a youth pastor, music director, and one of the ordained ministers at their church. There he is able to provide counseling services for troubled teens and has helped several teens in their times of need. By far the greatest influence he has had in helping improve his community has come as a result of creating a local nonprofit organization known as Project Hope, helping others by preaching eternity. What began within the youth group at his church has grown to include the community now as well. Within Project Hope are many service projects, the greatest of which is the Gang Prevention Program. And developing this vital program, this remarkable young man worked closely with several Palmetto and Bradenton police officers, the mayor of Palmetto, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, and many former and current gang members. The aim of the program is to help teens that are struggling with the gang-type lifestyle and to help them realize and understand the dangers of pursuing that kind of lifestyle. To this young man, community service has always been something that he has loved to do. It is a humbling experience, he says, to know that it only takes one person to make a difference and that you can be that person. According to the judges, this student nominee demonstrated a true and sincere investment in the improvement of his community. He's passionate, humble, and self-motivated. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in General Scholarship is Cesar Garcia, Braden River High School.
Notice we have to adjust this every time we go back and forth here. Journalism. In the category of journalism, the judges say this nominee is, quote, the real thing, and that they define unselfish service. Their passion for sports journalism engulfs the room. They have what it takes. They are humble, genuine, and intelligent. Serving as sports anchor and sports director for their school's TV newscast for 2 previous years, this extremely diligent student joined the school newspaper as a staff reporter with the hope of bettering their school. Additionally, being a member of the Interact Club has opened countless doors of service in both school and the community. Every month, this individual helps with a road cleanup, picking up trash, and helping out at various events with the Palmetto Historic Park and Manatee County Agricultural Museum. Yet, in her work in journalism that has separated her from the crowd, an article she did on the AICE program that is coming to her high school was featured on the front page of the school newspaper and in the Bradenton Herald as part of their Journalism Next program. The AICE program, which stands for Advanced International Certificate of Education, would open windows of opportunity for the students at her school. She hoped that through her article, the people in Manatee County would see that her high school is academically as good as other high schools. The special article made her realize the influence a newspaper writer can have. She says, quote, "You can inform many people of what is going on in their community and with the right subject, touch many lives. This is why I want to be a journalist." In addition to working with the written word, this remarkable young lady displayed enthusiasm and passion as sports anchor on her school's morning TV news program. Her social studies teacher says she can be commended for, quote, breathing new life into our TV program, and she is truly a model student, one of the nicest people on our campus. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Journalism is Sarah Ladwick, Palmetto High School.
The student nominee in the category of mathematics believes a high five is all it takes sometimes to make someone's day a good one. Soon you will see what this is in reference to. This remarkable, energetic individual is introduced to us by their teacher as someone who strives for excellence in every part of their life. Having the drive to succeed, this outstanding individual will go beyond the call of duty to do so. They are courteous, polite, happy, and willing to be challenged. As someone who knows what hard work is and is not afraid of the challenges it brings, they are deeply involved in helping their school and community. Taking the initiative in various service projects has been a way of life for this committed student. They have offered assistance to any classmates who need help in math, volunteered to help their calculus teacher in a program that teaches migrant students math and reading skills, served with the Salvation Army Angel Tree, and participated in the Manatee County All Face Food Bank canned food drive. Academically, this young lady is ranked second in her graduating class, has been a member of the National Honor Society for 3 years, is a senior notable, and is senior captain of the varsity soccer team, of which she has been a member since her freshman year. Yet, for the past 3 years, she has been involved in a special program that has captured her heart and allowed her to see that it is the simple things in life that should be celebrated and appreciated. The high five comment above was revealed to her after working with the athletes in the Top Soccer program. Top Soccer, the outreach program for soccer, is a community-based event for young athletes with mental and physical disabilities. During the fall and spring each year, this nominee has spent Saturday mornings being a buddy to a child who normally would not get to enjoy the game of soccer. As a buddy, each volunteer is paired up with one athlete, and they go through the day's activities as an encourager and helper. The program has a positive impact on both the volunteers and athletes, with the children getting to work on their social skills and interact with friends. For this student nominee, participating in this program has been life-changing. As she states, sometimes people with disabilities are stereotyped. This experience just solidified my firm belief that no one should be looked at differently or deprived of an equal opportunity because of a disability. The judges in the category of mathematics viewed her as positive, committed, energetic, and a selfless individual. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Mathematics is Caitlin Wolf, Lakewood Ranch High School.
Category of music. The nominee in the category of music can best be described as musically inclined. That was good. This individual, and you'll find out, this individual has the ability to play and teach 14 different instruments. That's right, 14. This student's music teacher says they've witnessed this student's tremendous growth and development. This development, says the teacher, came not only in the area of music achievement and leadership, but in maturity and character as well. Helping to develop their leadership skills, this remarkable individual serves as class president and orchestra president. Although those duties take up much of the nominees' time, they still find those extra hours every week to give free private music lessons to 25 students at the YMCA. Extremely instrumental in developing their high school band, the number of students rose from 14 to 40. This young man has volunteered an infinite number of hours recruiting at the local middle school, preparing folders and instruments, and cleaning and maintaining the classroom. Being so active in music has had its rewards. He's been recognized by the Society, Inc., a nonprofit organization that rewards the most outstanding musicians in Manatee and Sarasota counties. Also, he has received a scholarship to attend the Sarasota Summer at the Symphony, a scholarship to play with the Sarasota Youth Orchestra, and a highlight in his life was playing with the Auburn University Honor Band. Where the bulk of his volunteer work has been, though, in this area of teaching and recruiting in the middle schools, beginning as early in the 9th grade, this young man set out to build up his high school band and orchestra by recruiting younger students. But that emphasis changed when a middle school student requested he start sitting in their section and teaching them. He says, quote, "They learned a lot from me, and I learned a lot from them." Interestingly, the younger students, reflecting on his example, were inspired to begin volunteering and to give back to their own school. The judges in the category of music saw something special about this nominee: confident, driven, selfless, personable. He's committed to his craft and has a drive to share his knowledge by teaching others. His music teacher says he has long since become one of the most valuable members of the music program. He is a role model for his newer classmates. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award is Win Tin Peterson from Palmetto High School.
Clearly a student of the environment, the nominee in the category of science has used their interest in environmental science to not only clean up the community they live in, but also help it thrive. In fact, this student has participated so heavily in community service, it led to these comments from their teacher. "I simply cannot say enough about their maturity, conscientious, and their commitment to making the community a better place." Speaking of community involvement, this individual has participated in numerous beach cleanups, helped in walkathons, disposed of invasive air potatoes, gave of their time to tutor underachieving students, adopted a road cleanup with Key Club, cleaned up after Friday football games, and helped a few neighbors receive their blue recycling bins. A member of the Women in Science and Engineering Club, her dedication to community service led her to receive the Anne Frank Humanitarian Award. Athletically, she played volleyball for 2 years, winning the Most Improved Award and the Coaches Award. Plus, she'll graduate in the top 4% of her class and remarkably receive her AA degree as a student in her high school's college center. Her teacher says she possesses an intellectual capacity and curiosity that outmatches the majority of her peers. Yet with all her involvement in science, the environment, and other related activities, the most important project she has participated in centers on working in summer camps. She has volunteered at the Trinity Church Camp for 2 summers, where she got to plan activities for the kids involving what else? Science. Taking on the role of counselor in training, she says we were like counselors, but we did all the things the older kids didn't want to do. This nominee also volunteered at the YMCA summer camp. Here, she was required to take a CPR class as well as become first aid certified in order to be able to teach the kids how to swim. Working in these camps allowed her to become a great role model for the kids who need one most. The best part was seeing the kids happy and learning. In the written recommendation, her teacher lists this student's traits. She has exceptional academic prowess, a heartfelt commitment to community, and a pleasant personality. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Science is Nina Baratovi, Bayshore High School.
Social science. The student nominee in the category of social science asked this question: do you know the average time a person spends at a museum exhibit or animal enclosure at the zoo is only 10 to 15 seconds? By spending an enormous amount of time volunteering in the community, this individual is trying to raise that average to a much higher level. Their passion for history has led them to volunteer at 3 local museums. One of these, the South Florida Museum and Bishop Planetarium. This student leads tours through the museum, aquarium, and planetarium. As she says, my job is to engage my group with thoughtful questions about the exhibits, to get them to think about what they are seeing rather than glance and keep walking. Interestingly, the nominee rides aboard the second museum that they are involved in, the Florida Railroad Museum. A quite unique attraction is located in Parrish, Florida. This museum allows visitors to learn a small portion of the state's 1920s history. At the Ringling Museum of Art, they direct visitors around the estate and give private tours to small families. But it is in this young lady's enthusiasm for the social sciences where she shines brightest. The social science study human beings and societies. The knowledge gained in that study helps us better understand and improve society as a whole. It is in this area of study where this unique student has made the greatest impact for her global community. As she explains, quote, after reading the novel 3 Cups of Tea, I was inspired to raise money for the Central Asian Institute to help build schools in rural areas of Afghanistan and Pakistan, spreading the message of peace through education. As a result, she decided to hold a one-woman swim-a-thon of 3.5 miles and raise almost $400 for the cause. The main reward came later, when she had the special honor of meeting the founder of the Institute, Mr. Greg Mortensen. And yes, she personally handed him the money. Reflecting on that experience, she says, quote, I consider myself a global citizen, and that day I knew I was. The judges in the category of social science were very impressed with this bright, thoughtful, and articulate young lady, and that involved her in community and school. Her involvement in community and school is unsurpassed. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Social Science is Coe Sweetman of Manatee High School.
The student nominee in the category of speech and drama sums up their feelings on using their talents and skills with these words. I am very involved in my church. I believe God gives people talents so they can be used to not only bring people to Him, but to serve the community. And as you will witness, this student has the talents and uses them. Their classroom and drama teacher of 4 years had this to say about this remarkable student. They are diligent and passionate with tremendous potential. They work very hard to maintain a level of excellence in academics as well as in their assigned acting roles. They are respected for their guidance and integrity by fellow students. Interestingly, this young man has been a writer, producer, and director. At one point, he won the Director's Award for vocals. He is on the school's academic honor roll and was selected by the students and faculty to receive the Christian Character Award for spiritual boldness. His main passions are living for God, public speaking, and acting. As he states, one of my favorite things to do is publicly speak about God. I have been able to preach at my youth group at the high school, middle school, and elementary. Extremely active in the life of his school, this young man has participated in school plays, written, directed, and starred in skits, been active in the drama club and key club, and served as the student government vice president. Yes, it is his main passions that led him to what he considers to be the most important activity in his life, being the role model that God would want him to be. As he says, growing up, I always looked up to specific high school students in my life. These role models have helped shape the person that I am today. Now he has the heart to try to have that same influence on the younger students at his school. He accomplishes this through planting spiritual seeds in kids' lives, speaking at chapel at the school, having 2 kindergarten buddies that he spends time with every month, and acting in programs with the elementary kids. After getting attacked with hugs from the little children, he reflected back on his accomplishments. I think it is important for kids to have people to look up to. I am glad that I am able to be one of those people for someone. The judges described him as quick-witted, funny, and articulate, who is obviously a great leader, is passionate about giving back, and who possesses outstanding moral character. His teacher says he confirms why I chose this profession. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award in Speech and Drama is Jason Ellis, Braden Christian School.
Vocational. The student nominee in the category of vocational is a born leader. This agri-science teacher, FFA advisor at the student school says, this individual is an exceptional young person. Not only are they driven to make a difference in the world and act consistently as an example to others, they also influence their classmates and encourage them to live to serve. Close to their heart and the center of their interest is agriculture. As this individual explains, growing up, my family always raised cattle and had ties to the agricultural community. My grandfather used to work cattle when he was younger and passed that interest down to me. During high school, this nominee has taken at least one agricultural class a year. For his first project, he raised and exhibited a pig. From there, he began to raise and show steers, putting away his winnings for future college expenses. His studies in veterinary classes resulted in him becoming a certified artificial insemination technician. I gotta pause on that one for a second. In fact, his ultimate goal in life is to become a large animal veterinarian. Through his efforts in FFA, the Future Farmers of America, which has made a great impact on his life, he has been able to go out into the community and dedicate himself to lending a helping hand to others. His future plans after college are to return to Manatee County to use his knowledge to serve as a veterinarian for local producers. Serving as an FFA office leader has become his most important role, benefiting his school and community. Being an officer has opened many new doors for this young man. And all the hard work, determination, and support from family and teachers has paid off. He says, quote, I meet people who have taught me to be an outstanding leader and who encourage and inspire me. Now, I'm inspired to take this passion and apply it to my work in the community. And this has certainly been accomplished. Projects benefiting from his leadership skills through FFA include the Adopt a Shore program on Anna Maria Island, where 1/2 mile of shoreline is cleaned 4 times a year, the Adopt a Family Christmas program, the Salvation Army Homeless Outreach and his church, Bayside Community, which hands out blankets in the downtown area to the homeless. Additionally, during Ag Ventures, he taught children how to properly plant and care for tomatoes. And on Agricultural Literacy Day, he taught elementary students about agriculture and an important role it plays in everyone's life. According to the judges in the category of vocational, this young man gave an impressive interview. He was very honest and to the point. He has clear direction and knows what he wants to do. He is driven, poised, astute, and dedicated. The FAA advisor adds, quote, "He sets the bar for himself and his classmates. He influences others to rise to the occasion and reaches out to make someone else's life better." Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2011 Golden Herald Award is Brandon Adams from Brandon River High School.
Ladies, hello, over here, hello. Oh, thank you so much. I thought I was never going to. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Golden Herald Award winner. And I want to say, not only are y'all outstanding, but you're the first to ever be able to sit down. For 33 years, every award winner has stood the entire time up here. So you should thank Jimmy Van for bringing stools in and allowing you to sit down tonight. I'm telling you, the whole time they stood. There's always a new trick, you know, Bob. We got to have that. Well, and now it's time for our grand finale. Wow. Tonight, one of you distinguished Golden Herald Award winners, is going to walk away with a 2-year lease on a brand new 2011 Ford Fiesta, compliments of Ottaway Ford of Bradenton. Here to select one of you is Ernie Weathers, General Manager of Ottaway Ford. Over 14 years ago, Ernie was the man who developed the idea of giving away a car to a winner of the Golden Herald Awards. So we're happy to have him with us, and welcome back again to Bradenton. We missed you. And he is about to draw a name. So mix them all up now. We got to make this, you got to milk this a little bit, make this go a little longer. No cheat. He's not looking. I can tell. He's looking right at you. Oh, you want to read it, or you want me to? You go ahead.
Sure. Camden Mills.
Is that you? Come on. Step up there and let her get a picture of you. I would say that you're leaving here tonight a rather wealthy man. What do you think?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And your parents are thrilled.
Yeah.
So do you have a car?
Yes.
Who gets this one?
Not sure yet.
No, you're supposed to say, I give back, I share.
Vernon, they do get a $7,500 scholarship if they don't take the 2-year lease. So that's an option.
Wow, that's not bad.
That's not a bad option.
And where are you going to go to college?
University of Florida.
Go Gators! He's a Gator! Thank you, Ken. Well, once again, good kids make good choices, and the parents should be very proud that they raised them to be just like these 15 young people on this stage. Thank you, Bob Turner, for continuing this outstanding tradition. And thank you to all of the people that are here every year to support this. There'll be a special edition about the Golden Herald Awards and the Braden Herald on Sunday. So on behalf of the Braden Herald, good night. See you next year. Can y'all stay for just a minute? They're going to get pictures of you, okay?